Welcome to the Metals Investment Forum, and my great pleasure to have Dryden back, and their gold exploration company, and with me is Maura. Welcome.
Thank you. Nice to see you, Chen.
All right, nice to see you again. So you made a lot of progress since we last talked in January.
Yeah, we've kind of got everything started now. Our biggest news is that we got the exploration permits. Now we can start to test the strike extent of the Elora system. We're very excited to get back from PDAC and get back to drilling. We kicked off the drill program in February when we left you from Vancouver. So it's ball's rolling now.
Yeah, excellent. So tell us exactly what you plan to do this year. So investor has some idea, and then the excitement. I feel the excitement coming from you right now.
Well, it's especially exciting because we're fully funded for the year. The exploration budget itself is $5.8 million. More than half of that's going to go into the drill program on Gold Rock, where we've been having great results on Elora, like 30 grams over 6 meters. So some pretty nice stuff. Mm-hmm. That will be about 12 to 15,000 meters. We also are permitting and have heard positive feedback so far on our 2 regional exploration targets. So the Hinman, which is all the way on the south end of the property, where we had some really nice field results last year and the year before, 13 grams, 34 grams. So very nice stuff from surface, yeah, which is pretty cool. And then we're also permitting to be able to drill test the southernmost property, which is Sheridan. That has incredible surface sample, 617 grams per ton.
Wow.
With several others that are over 100. So we've been doing our homework on those and preparing to do more follow-up. So it'll be about a third of the budget going towards these regional targets and bringing those forward. And then the last portion of our budget, it's really to give us one more data set. So we have a whole land package. I mean, we have a district play, 70,000 hectares that we're working with in Dryden District. And what we don't have is great geophysics coverage, geochemistry coverage. Mm-hmm. We have excellent geophysics. We've done a really good structural interpretation of the belt. So now we're going to add this geochemistry through till and soil sampling. And then we'll start to see areas that are undercover that we may not have realized would be a good target. So it'll kind of keep bolstering our pipeline of targets. So it's a pretty exciting year with several different facets.
Oh, great. Wow, sounds very exciting. As you said, you are fully funded for this year, and then the company are two majors. Maybe you can tell us which 2 majors funded they become your partner.
Yeah, so we have a great shareholder list, and our top 2 are Alamos Gold, and they're both at Centaur is 9.9%, and Alamos is 9 point something, I forget it, 5 or so. So big names in this space as our biggest shareholders. And then we have quite a nice list of other shareholders: Eric Sprott, Rob McEwen. The list goes on. I could name drop for a while, but it's really a good backing that we have.
Yeah, very good. And the good opportunity for potential investor look at it is your share actually is below what all the major have been paying for your share price. Why is that?
Well, we did a raise in the fall with quite a bit of flow through, and unfortunately that paper is coming out right now, but it's giving a great opportunity for new shareholders to get in at a very low price. We closed at 11 cents on Friday. So big opportunity because that's below the RTO financing, the fall financing, and it was 17 cents that we got with Centerra in December. So it's a really great opportunity to get in the project in the company at a good price.
Yeah, that's crazy. The valuation. So you're basically getting below all the well-known company, well-known persons paid, and you get all these drilling ahead of you. Right?
Yeah, we're just about to really ramp up here. So as soon as we get back from PDAC and we have the whole geology team here because we have a core shack and an investor booth, so everybody's kind of hands on deck to show off what we've been able to discover in Elora so far. But we'll get back to it. We'll get right back to drilling.
All right, good. So from what you drilled this year, I know you're going to drill your main target, regional target. So what do you plan to achieve by the end of the year? To come back to tell investors?
My real goal for the Gold Rock camp, which is our flagship, we have tested this very, very shallowly. And these type of Archean low gold deposits usually have very deep roots. Mm-hmm. If you think of similar types, Timmins, Red Lake, they're very deep, 2 kilometers, a kilometer. When this was mined in the early 1900s, it was only mined to 140 meters. The drilling only goes, the deepest holes are about 250 meters, and that's what we drilled last year. The first couple holes of our program this year are at 300 meters depth, testing the system, and we want to get down to 500. And we want to start stepping out because we have a thesis where we have cross structures creating really high grade structures within the vein. And we want to start testing more of those, and they're long strikes. Now we have the permit to actually be able to start moving to the northeast and really grow this significantly. So the two objectives are to show that this really does have legs and can go to depth and can be quite big, and that it's even more strike continuous than what we know to date.
Excellent.
So very exciting.
Yeah, it is. And then what impressed me about Dryden is historically you have a kilogram drill hole, right? So
53,700 grams per ton over a little over half a meter. But we do keep getting incredible grades. So it's really high grade we're after.
Yeah, because when I first saw it, it's is it silver or gold? That's my first question.
Yeah.
To get that.
I took a double take as well.
Yeah. That's very, very impressive. So you have very high grade gold in your system somewhere. You just need to find it.
It just needed systematic exploration, really scientifically looking at it. I think we'll be able to really unlock the value and show that there is a significant deposit in this Dryden district.
Well, excellent. And your drill results so far last year has been very impressive. Right? You're talking about a lot of places you have 1 gram, 2 gram, and you're looking at 10 or more.
Yeah. We're consistently hitting high grade results, and that's what we plan to keep doing this year as we grow and step out and even test some of these regional targets that we've had great assays on as well.
So to tell us a little bit more about those regional targets. So it looks like very, very high grade. So it's from the sample you get?
Yeah. So how we get when we start the early stage, we basically go out and the rocks are somewhat exposed. So not everywhere you have gravel and forest, but you do get outcrops of rock. And so what we'll do is we'll take a hammer and sample that and start to get representative samples of what could be, a deposit lurking underneath.
Yeah.
So we had some really good stuff like Mud Lake, which is just north of Elora where we're exploring. We had 24 grams per ton. Couple 9s, 6. So I'm very excited about that. That is within our permit. So we'll be drill testing that as part of Gold Rock.
Have they ever been drill tested before?
Very, very limited.
Okay.
Most of the drilling has been on Big Master that we kind of started out where that 53,000 gram was to start to understand the high grade. But the rest is just, a drill hole here or there, and they were very selectively sampled. So from our work, we see potential in the sheared basalts, not just veins. So I think there's a lot more that we can find. I'm kind of looking at it eyes wide open with less bias about what's controlling the gold. So we have theories, but we're keeping our eyes open to anything.
So and also you're putting more geochemistry, as you said, and to find maybe more pockets.
Exactly, because we've been doing great with the geophysics. It has this kind of a signature over top of the known deposits, and we've been able to go do detailed mapping where we see other similar anomalies. And that's made the Mud Lake discovery. The Hinman that was way out to the east, that showed up as a geophysics target, and we have several more that we haven't gone to map yet. So the summer will be busy with drilling, with mapping, and the soil sampling program. So it's going to be a very exciting year. We've ramped up the team a bit. So.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully, later this year, we'll welcome you back and you talk about your accomplishments. Yeah.
I look forward to it.
Okay, great.
Awesome.
Good luck.
Well, thank you so much.